Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Jan Erickson from Stepping Aside, and welcome to today's Correspondences for Work and Magic for Thursday, the 29th of July, 2021. Well, let's see. Where do I have the moon right now? Let me look here. I think it's in Aries. Yeah, it is. The thing about the moon in Aries right now, we're going to have, and this is true for all week long. It's been true all week long, where we've needed to show some restraint in what we do. And one of the things that, well, basically, I want to, because the favorability for work and magic today is very bad. I just thought maybe we could incorporate some of the planetary aspects in this as well as the rune divination. Jupiter governs today, so Jupiter's in retrograde. So again, you're talking inner work versus the expansiveness of Jupiter. Normally, we're going to talk about expanding that within and healing, old wounds and old paradigms and releasing old perceptions and things like that. It kind of seems like the whole, Monday and Thursday somewhat daily tarot and rune readings also talked about that as well. But normally, you're looking at social justice, healing, which would apply here, I think. Abundance, income, growth of personal growth, achieving goals and desires also might be involved in this. But basically, just like with yesterday, because I think yesterday we also had a very bad favorability, you'd want to take an inner focus again today, and looking at both the lunar transits and the rune divination. And I've linked in the favorability section here in this post, I've linked to the forecast on the blog, which can show you the planetary aspects. It's the whole Marianne there. I just portion it out to other places, but just to get, you don't have this massive focus, you can get it streamlined into one thing. But basically, it appears that inner truth is going to come out today, necessarily whether we want it to or not. So we want to have that happen in a controlled fashion, particularly with Aries' impact on the moon. We've also got, what is there also, a 3-point stellium or something? Let me look here really quick. A 3-point stellium, let's see, that's further here. Sun, Vulcan, Mercury, recommending that we listen more than we speak today. There's a Mars opposite Jupiter, though, in retrograde. That suggests that reflection is required so that grandiose or excessive behavior is controlled. So you can see that there's some of that's going to come out today. And if it's inner woundings, that could just get blurted out. So you want to control how that happens. You're going to want to know the difference between allowing past woundings to govern your interactions and offering an honest expression of how you feel. The past woundings will amplify anything. And so with that, the amplification being the issue all week long, we might want to be just a little careful there. Now, you want to have some blues on the altar, maybe some agrimony, I think. Also, that could help strengthen your resolve. Also, pay attention when if you click on this link for today's planetary aspects. Look through all of them. There's aspects for the nodes. There's aspects for the ascendant. Lilith is the one I want you to pay attention to, though. Okay, because when the inner Lilith comes out, it's not always done in a controlled manner. So, just one last thing here. We have a master number 11 today, so awakening, illumination, and spiritual messenger. You're going to want to utilize that energy as well. Masculine polarity is strongest today, so again, things can get away from you. But the rune divination today was Hagalaz, so the witch rune, breaking through and restructuring things. Ingus is a seed, so the sudden release of energy or your feelings and emotions, right? And Tiwaz is a spiritual warrior within. Speaking truth to power, it's a masculine projective type of an energy But you want to maybe liken it to Eros if you're a woman. How do you express your own feminine inner power? And especially when you're trying to get people to hear you. You know, how you do that, how you come across matters, because they're always going to see you through a particular lens, as we all know, right? And so you have to do more to control what they think, which is ridiculous, right? But that's unfortunately how women live. So in any event, we want to, basically today's rune divination is signaling the need to begin again with a focus on both knowing and speaking your inner truth. Hagalaz interrupts perceptions or circumstances that are going nowhere, or at least that are going in a problematic direction. Ingus, as the seed, provides the impetus for change and a new direction to unfold. It's the sudden release of energy to manifest whatever we desire, right? The birth of something. It's kind of a Birkenau type of, it's the initial energy of Birkenau, really. Let's see, that provides the fertility. Tiwaz, as the spiritual warrior within, did I show you that one? I think so. Tiwaz, that shows, it looks like a T, is a spiritual warrior within, assists us in our drive and resolve to honor our own needs and emotions. Today's master number 11 numerology allows us to awaken to universal truth, so consider a new way of seeing something today. If you've been taking a back seat to the needs and emotions of others, today's your day to voice your inner truth. And again, it just may be born of frustration that you feel you need to do this, but instead of just letting the moment take you away, right? Why don't you instead take the moment, have some do some meditation outside of, you know, a moment where, you know, you're going to be speaking your truth, and figure out the best way to do that. So again, this is with Jupiter being in retrograde, it's the perfect time, I think, to do stuff like that. So anyway, that's really all I have to say for magic today. And I mean, you can always, when it's not the right time to do it, you can always just work on yourself. So it just makes things better in the long run. So there you go. Anyway, we'll talk tomorrow. Have a good day and be good to yourself. Be good to one another. And blessed be.